yeah, I remember like Twitch was dominating back then, and I remember like just feeding off the US scene, and Dane Kennard and Luke Urek were two buddies I grew up racing with, and when I saw them doing well, I was like, I can do this, because I used to race and beat those guys, so I'm like, I can do this. And then I was at an event, and Twitch and Luke Urek had a part in the Crusty Demons. They came out and they did side-by-side turndowns, and I was so like inspired by that. Thanks, buddy.
Sick.
And I was just like, that is so sick. And I just like the way this fucker rode a dirt bike. Oh, that looks so rad. So I came out. I literally stood up in the show, and I was standing there with all my buddies. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with these dudes anymore. I want to be down there riding dirt bikes with these guys. So I got up and told everyone I was going to get drinks, and I split on everyone. I left halfway through the show, got in the train, I went home. I packed up all my shit. I went and slept in a caravan with no power, and I just rode my dirt bike every day. I pulled the equity out of my house, stopped working, and I just rode my dirt bike in the bush. And I came out of the bush like 6 months later. I had all these tricks, and I went to the events. I started winning, and then a couple months later, I was next to this dude on the dance floor.
Yeah, and the first time I got to hang out with Robbie and like meet him for the first time, I was like, dude, I love this dude. Like he's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like it reminded me of like all my friends at home. We're all messing around riding practice. I think we were in New Zealand on Krusty Tour or something like that. And it was like towards the end of practice. And I think I did something like I flipped you off or something. And then he went to jump and do a turn down and flip me off. And then he crashed, got KO'd, like had to get rushed to the hospital.
Life support.
Yeah, life support, like almost died. Broke out of the hospital the next night, came to the show, watched the show, partied, and then went back to the hospital. Like, dude, the first time I met him, I'm like, I really like this dude.
Like that's right up my alley. Yeah. That seems like someone I want to hang out with.
Dude.